out your IG or whatever you want, man.
A Scott, man.
A Scott, all right.
IG fucking with Mossy, FWMASI.
Let's go, guys. They pulled up in the Benz, is that right?
Yeah.
Yo, hopefully they'll come to the meet. We're going to the DeSaints meet. All right, I'll catch you there, guys. All right. Gonna remote start the car, guys, then we'll get over there. Guys, we posted up in a circle. I think the orange G80 might be my favorite, or the white GT3, which brings back memories, guys. Crazy lineup here. It's getting so dark that I can't use the GoPro outside. But what a lineup, guys. What's good, fam? We are in Snellville, which is kind of between Gwinnett and DeKalb. It's northeast from Atlanta. More east, I would say, and a little bit north. And we just got a full tank of gas. I watched my girlfriend play in the volleyball tournament, and now we're going to go to a meet. But on the way, gotta get this thing washed because, man, some of these Shell gas stations, they have rusty roofs and we got a bunch of water on the hood, so I want to clean that off. And we're too far away from Auto Craze, which is about an hour away. So we're going over to Lawrenceville to a car wash there. So let's see how that goes for us, guys. Let's go. Let's get going. There we go. Quick U-turn there. And of course we have police ahead. That's actually where the tournament was, at the park over there. But all good. No problem. We are in stealth mode, guys. So shouldn't have any issues. That means comfort settings, 4-wheel drive, burble off, valves closed. Car basically feels like it is a stock car. That's the beauty of having a valve controller. Now the stock valve controller, believe it or not, does not fully open and close the valves. So an aftermarket valve controller, not only does it allow you to have the valves open all the time, but it also allows you to close the valves completely. And you can do that all the time too. In the manual, it does tell you that you shouldn't always have the valves closed or always have the valves open, so you should switch between the modes. And I think that's just good for the motor that opens and closes the valves. Yeah, it seems like the police have been parked outside this park all day. I've seen reports on Waze literally all day for them. And they've been hiding. Maybe people are going to the park, cause some trouble. Who knows? Not too familiar with this area, to be honest. I do have the Insta360 behind me, so we might get some footage after the car wash. I might put that on and get some 360 footage for you guys as well. It's been a minute since we got 360 footage on the channel. Yeah, guys, once we get on the highway, I'll turn this back on. We can have some fun, all right? Let's go. All right, fam, we are coming up on the car wash here, so might as well show you what it's like to come into the car wash. There are so many speed cameras here, so I'm just taking my sweet time. Car feels unfamiliar, you know, below 25 miles an hour, below 30 miles an hour. But you gotta do your thing. So we're just about 6 minutes away. This is Gwinnett County, closer to Lawrenceville. So we went from Snellville to Lawrenceville, and then the meet is gonna be in Buford. So the meet is for the brand called DeSaints. It's the third meet they've had. I think the first or second one was super lit. We went with the exotics of the meet. That was crazy. And then the guy who was fighting, he got drunk, he got in his car, and he ran. He ran after the police came. The police didn't go after him, and he ended up hitting a bunch of cars. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. And I got all of that on camera. Let's see if this guy wants to go right. Appreciate him letting us come in. Literally sounds like it's stock, which is amazing. Trying to remember if I've ever been to this location. I think there's a really awesome indoor range here, a gun range called Bullseye. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. Great place to go. All right, very nice. It's a little bit further up the street here. So if I'm not mistaken, we're in like a downtown community here in Lawrenceville. Tons of businesses, restaurants, places to hang out. Let's see how these railroad tracks are. Usually they're not too bad. There are many towns in Georgia where you have the railroad going through the local downtown area. It's pretty scenic. Okay, it's called the Depot District. That's funny. Got Slow Pour Brewing over here. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, pretty laid back, chill drive today, huh? Wait till we get on the highway, guys. A little confidence boost of having a clean car doesn't hurt either. Here are the railroad tracks. My friend, I think, has his business over here. It's called LDC Automotive. So shout out Alejandro with LDC Automotive. They do tints, customizations on your car. Definitely check them out if you're in the Lawrenceville area, guys. Taking the back route, huh? Scenic route. Still a beautiful day. Got a little hotter towards the end of the day. It was windy and 70 degrees. It was beautiful all day. Got a pizza delivery. Nice. For those of you who enjoy video games, I've been picking up Skyrim again on PS5. Man, there's so much to do. My follower right now is that female vampire, and I'm just trying to complete all the side quests. There's so many. Alright guys, taking a left across double lines is not always fun. See if this, I see it there, touch free, guys. I think we're here. I'm not sure if I've ever been in this car wash, so let's see how it is. Is it not working? Oh boy, if it isn't, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. May not be. All right guys, I guess it's not working. So with that being said, what I'm gonna do is set up the Insta360 and see where else we can go, or I'll type in another car wash around here that we can check out, and then we can head over there. All right fam, looks like this place is not working, so we are gonna go back to our trusted Autocraze. Luckily we went towards Autocraze as we came here, so let's see what we got going on. all good. Let's have some fun. Turn on the valves, open the valves, put it in M1, keep the Verbal on. Taking a right up there, should be able to make it. Open it up a little bit. Taking another right up here. Nice little bridge. A lot of back roads on the way to the car wash. Normally we take 400 north, but we're coming from Gwinnett County up to Forsyth. So we're actually going to go around the lake, which is Lake Lanier. Sounded good. Guys, if you're encountering a situation, you know, where you wanted to go somewhere, like, even before I even left today, I got everything done around the house, and then my water bottle, I thought the lid was on and it wasn't, and I went to grab it and it spilled all over the kitchen, and I was like, okay, you know, there's two ways to look at this. The first way is just to be upset, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be running late. But the second is to think, maybe the water bottle, you know, spilling all over the place was a blessing in disguise, where it could have kept me out of trouble because of the few minutes it took me to clean it up, you know? And similarly, when we got to the car wash and, you know, the touchless wash wasn't open, well, saves me some money. We get to drive a little bit more, go to our Autocraze car wash, which does a fantastic job. And who knows, maybe again, it was a blessing in disguise. So, you never know, guys. So if you keep an optimistic mindset, you know, it's a choice how you respond to things. If you let your emotions control you, you'll never get far in life, I'll tell you that. I'll pop this back on when we get on I-85 North, guys. All right, let's go. All right, fam, let's get on the highway. Very nice. We're gonna have to cross over to the left. And there were a lot of police on 85 North behind us, so I'm gonna be more cautious right now. Let's go. So we're gonna take 985, which is gonna bring us towards Cumming. 985 is a pretty funny road. The speed limit is 70, which is higher than 85 North, which the speed limit is 65, but 985 is just 2 lanes on each side. As you can see, there's the speed limit 70. here. Not too bad though. Let's see if we can get in front of those guys. What do you think? For those that you know, 1320, they came down to Atlanta in 2020, and this was one of the roads where there was a lot of fun. They actually had a like a super powerful go-kart that came out. We had big single turbo JDM cars, we had high-powered American cars with drag radials. That was a crazy time. It's funny, the car actually runs cooler when you're driving at highway speed rather than just, you know, cruising around at like 20 to 40 miles an hour. Makes sense, there's more airflow to the car. So next Friday at High Tech, we're gonna put 4 new tires on the car, Hankook Evos, can't wait. We're gonna do an alignment and we're gonna clean the air filters, because when you have cold air intakes with, you know, open filters, over time they get dirty. And I don't have an oiled filter, I have a dry filter, and you can just literally wash them, clean them out, dry them, and then put them back on. So that's what we're gonna do. I recommend doing that every 30,000 miles, I would say, for the dry filters. Evening out my speed by shifting up and down without having to brake. Pretty nice Corvette in the right lane. I think it's a C6. There it is, looking gorgeous. A mean dark gray. Hopefully this is not only right. Oh my god. Alright, we got caught in this lane, guys. That is my bad. Just following the Corvette. It's convertible. Looks sick. Seems like we still beat the light though, because they're still stuck at the light. That's funny. worked out in the end. Oh, look, we got the green light. Nice. Damn, there was no need to honk at him. The light just turned green. This guy might have some issues mentally, you know? Why would you come in so hot when the light had just turned green? Obviously, that Toyota Sequoia wasn't blocking that person. That person just came in hot. Woo. Loving that all-wheel drive sport Burble, guys. Getting pretty lucky with these lights turning green. Got a bunch of lights up ahead though. I like to cruise to the light. There's no reason to like speed to it and have to brake, you know what I mean? And that way it's just better momentum, smoother driving, that's what I would say. Less wear on your brakes. Now we're coming into Cumming from the other side. And we're gonna get on 400 North in about 8.5 miles. So if I'm not correct, I gotta think about what direction we're coming. If we're coming like west right now. Is there a compass in the car, guys? I used to think there was a compass, like are we going west, east? I apologize for the sun, guys. Nothing I can do about it. But if we're going towards the sun, what does that mean, right? Towards the end of the day. The sun rises in the east and it sets in the west, so we must be going west. That's what I'm thinking. We're going west, perpendicular to 400 North, and then we're gonna get on 400 North. That's what I'm thinking, because we were so far east. Now the car behind us wants to boogie. Give them some space to get in front. I'll turn this on when we get on 400 North, guys. All right, let's go. All right, fam, welcome back. Getting on 400 North again to get to Auto Craze Car Wash. Should be a fun drive. That Jeep came in hot behind us, but I don't think they got on the ramp. So we've gone from Snellville to Gainesville to Cumming, from Gwinnett to Forsyth County. And from here on to the car wash, you're approaching a GSP like lodge or barracks, so a lot of GSP is out here. Forsyth also has their sheriff's department. That's why it's very, very important to chill from right about that exit, say 14, to the car wash. So I'll turn this back on once we're there, and we can talk while we're at the car wash, and we'll plug in the car meet address. We'll check out how it's going, because it started at 7. I don't like to show up right at 7 to a meet. You know, you want to get it popping, and then you show up, and then it's lit. So we'll see how it's going, and then we'll get this back on. All right, let's go. All right, fam, we made it. And now we can just enjoy kind of an ASMR in here of the car wash. Feels good. It's been a really chill drive today. I put the destination in Buford. It's about half an hour away, so should be good. Let's actually check out what's going on at the meet. Let's see what's going on. So the brand is called The Saints. Oh, we got tacos going. Okay. A big lot. That was about an hour ago. So let's see who pops out. That's DJ Shrank. He did rollers with us. Here it is, September 7th, 6 to 9. So we'll get there right about 7:45-ish. So it should be good, guys. Should be a good time. For those wondering, I use an iPad Pro. I bought it refurbished on Amazon. And this is my device to edit all the footage on. So I use GoPro Quick, which is the GoPro app, to preview what's on the GoPro. This allows me to see, you know, what you guys are seeing before I start recording. And then I use iMovie to edit everything. I have a USB-C adapter, which reads SD cards, and the iPad Pro supports it. So I take the SD card out of the GoPro, it's a micro SD, put it into the adapter, put it into the iPad, import everything into the Photos app, and then import from the Photos app into iMovie, edit it, export it back to the SD card on the adapter, and then that's the full movie, and then I plug it into my MacBook Pro and I upload it to YouTube from there. YouTube on the iPad has been really janky. It doesn't always upload, and on my laptop it uploads really, really fast, so I prefer doing it that way. But it's a workflow that works for me. I spend between 30 minutes to 45 minutes you know, exporting the footage, editing it, and then putting it back on the SD card and uploading it. So, you know, you have to find a workflow that works for you. This daily upload schedule, you know, you have to figure out what works. Of course, you're gonna get better over time. And I know a lot of you have said, you know, you're worried about speaking to the camera. You don't know what to talk about. It's a little bit about getting over, you know, any embarrassment you have of your voice, or you don't know what to talk about. Just consider a few topics or talk about real things. You know, what I've found is YouTube is shifting away from the Mr. Beast style, highly edited, over edited, you know, brain rot content, to long, authentic content from people just living their life. So think about that, guys. They're not exaggerating their personalities. And trust me, a lot of the YouTubers who got famous for exaggerating their personalities now have, you know, a lot of psychological damage where they have to live up to this false personality. And that's just not good for you mentally, you know what I mean? Be who you really are and you'll attract the right people. If you're being someone that you're not, you're going to build up an image of something that you're not, and you're gonna have to live up to it, which is gonna eat away at you over time. Nice, so we already got the dryer going. This is when I turn back the AC. I keep the AC off in the wash until the dryer starts. Make sure the GoPro doesn't overheat too. Got some leaves flying around. I try to time the wiper blades with the water droplets when they connect. Let's put the camera on so we can see what's in front of us. There we go. Guys, I do use my turn signal. I one-touch it normally. So that's why when I'm driving, you may not catch the fact that I one-touch the turn signal. It blinks it 3 times. But if you fully press it against the stalk, that's when it just keeps going. Of course, the carbon ceramics, when they're wet, they do not catch as well, so you have to be careful coming out of the car wash, for example. I'm gonna be able to time this to come in after the minivan. There we go. Alright guys, we're back at it. Let's turn the valves on. Boom. 4-wheel drive sport. Keep the burble on for now. Hill. It's 4th gear. Probably have to go into 3rd and then 2nd. There we go. Mustang looking dope. I will say, just Mustangs, a lot of them just sound so raspy. It's just so loud, you know what I mean? And they're naturally aspirated, so they're not going that fast. I know you can make them sound good, but I'm just saying most Mustangs that I've heard, they just don't sound that great, you know? I like the way they look. I actually really like Mustangs and Camaros, but overall I'd say I definitely am a Camaro guy if I was to get an American muscle car. A ZL1 for sure. Track spec, you know what I'm saying? I think Camaros are the classiest out of the three. Camaro, Mustang, then Challenger. That's how I would rank them. I think Mustang is going to make a 4-door Mustang soon, right? So it may be electric. That's going to be interesting. See how that plays out. Oh, there's the Mustang now. He's coming. Decided to stay back. Okay. So again, even on the way back, it's best to not take it too crazy because, like I said, you got GSP and Forsyth County with stations right over there, right by the car wash. There's a big pothole here in the middle lane. I hate chilling in the middle lane here because of it. Let's see if we can spot it. It's right there. Been taking an exit soon, exit 14. Go back towards Buford. We won't have the sun in our eyes this time, hopefully. Exit 14 here is a major exit. Marketplace Boulevard, you got Home Depot, Walmart. It's a racetrack with ethanol, by the way. And it's actually a meetup spot that I use for mountain drives. If you're in North Georgia or the Atlanta area and you enjoy going on drives and you like going to car events, I post the car events in the Discord ahead of time, you know? And I will be posting routes that I've created in the Discord as well if you're looking for really cool routes. So there's a lot of value there. There's so much value. I've helped people with recommendations for how to mod their cars, not just S58 engines, but also the B58, other BMWs. I've had, you know, familiarity with the Z platform, the VR30 platform, and the Q60 and the new Z. And any car, really, I can help you really get the best out of it in terms of mods and the best bang for your buck on those mods, you know what I'm saying? This left turn here for exit 14 can be pretty difficult because it branches off into 2 left lanes that are turning left, as well as multiple lanes that stay right, so you have to kind of be careful there. And then you have people coming from 400 onto this road, Buford Highway, and they're coming in hot, so it's usually a little bit of a shit show. And the people coming onto Buford Highway from 400, they're either going to be taking that right or they'll stay in this lane, and sometimes it gets tricky. We do have a road pirate coming up ahead. Thank you, Waze. Thank you for everyone that reports that. Apple Maps is cool on this platform when you have an iPhone, and you know, if you have an Android, then Google Maps is cool because it does integrate into the center cluster, but they just don't have as much information as Waze when it comes to police and other things like debris on the road. I think I see him peeking out. Could be at the Jeep dealership. Or maybe people thought that the Fords over there were a cop. That's hilarious. Don't see him. Maybe he got someone further down the road, guys. I think it's going to be a straight shot on Buford Highway to get to the meet. Just about 8.9 miles away right now. Tacos sound good. Hopefully we got some chill cars over there. And I know I didn't get the Insta360 out, but we'll definitely save that for another day, guys. It's a very chill drive today so far. May have some fun on the way back home. There were some balloons on that power line. That's crazy. Look at that stretch limo. Ford Expedition stretch limo. In Nashville, you see all these bachelorette parties with stretch limos of every car you could ever imagine. Honestly insane. But the roads in Nashville are the worst I've ever experienced for like a southern city. Like truly, truly terrible. The highways around Nashville, oh my God. Oh, look at that golf buggy. Woo. Shifting at 5K sounds good. When you think about turbocharged cars, generally you have a lower red line, but McLarens, which usually have a V8 twin turbo, their red line is like 8,000 RPM. It's crazy. Now they of all the exotic cars, I think McLarens probably sound the worst, but my friend Valerie, you guys have seen it in a previous video. It was called the McCarran, was the license plate. Oh man, that thing sounds insane, like the loudest car I've ever heard. Truly insane car. So you can make them sound good, but stock they sound like vacuum cleaners for sure. Jaguar won't be around next year, but they have an F-Type R, which I think is a supercharged V8. Could be wrong. I think AMG is building the V8s for them now. That sounds incredible. Like one of the best exhaust notes on the market today. I would say Jaguar F-Type R, the Cadillac Escalade V, like the performance one, sounds insane. Like a soccer mom driving and just pops and bangs like you wouldn't believe. Like I don't even know how GM did that. And then what else, guys? I think the ZL1 Camaro sounds insane. Truly sounds really good from the factory. And the new Dark Horse Mustang, I'll give it to them. That sounds really good. You can rev it from the key fob, which is awesome. Zaxby's is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, for chicken, guys. Great place to go. Grab a quick bite. Give this person space to get over. I don't know why they're not giving them space to get over. It's kind of obnoxious. Subaru behind me got impatient. He can get in front of me if he wants, so I'm not too worried about it, guys. Still got about 4 miles to go. be nice, guys. We'll pull up right as the sun is setting. Looks beautiful, the sky up ahead. That looks cool, like a nice park over there. Sun is setting behind us. Got a purple sky ahead. Yeah, this sunlight right now is amazing. Truly amazing. Super beautiful. It's the simple things, right, guys? To live for, to be thankful for, to be able to experience this on a daily basis. I can hear a VQ, probably an Infiniti Q50 in front of us with the naturally aspirated V6 and trumpet exhaust. I can hear it before I even see it, you know what I mean? Those cars sound so bad. It might be even a twin turbo version with the VR engine, but it still sounds so. Alright. Guys, I need to pee so bad, so I'm gonna pull into the racetrack before we get there. Should be a racetrack around here. I see it. I can tell just from the signboard for the prices that that's a racetrack. That's good marketing, that's good advertising when you have consistent signage for pricing and people know. Probably be a few people here stopping for the meet. Might run into some folks. Alright fam, I'll be right back. Take a quick pee and then we'll get back to it. Alright fam, we are back at it. We just met up with a few people at the gas station who were like, what do you do for a living? And I said, YouTube. And so I got a little video of them. I showed them the meet. Maybe they'll pull up. But yeah, guys, let's get going. Hopefully it's popping. I know the taco truck is there already. See if we can go this way to get there.